video. Um, doing some setting up on the. Ooh, Alexa, stop. Damn, it's wicked. All right, here we go. Today's video, Jason. Today's video is going to be about ages and stages. I see. 1 second. Today's video is going to be about ages and stages. And what's happening is a lot of parents. I've seen a lot of parents are excited about certain milestones, and that's a given. A lot of you are excited that your children are achieving certain things, and that's wonderful as well. What I want to get into is what your teachers are going to be looking at. So once again, we have parents that are saying, "Oh, my baby's 4, and they had a good nap time. They didn't get wet at nap time. I mean, that's good that your baby is 4 and that your baby didn't wet their stuff at nap time. But by the time your baby is like 2, possibly earlier than 2, it's possible for your baby to be potty trained. So at 4, that's not the focus. At 4, there's other milestones and different things that your child should be achieving. Parents are saying stuff like, "Oh, my baby's so smart. They know their ABCs." First of all, your baby is 3 and 4 years old, and they should already know their ABCs. Also, we're going to get into what the teacher sees when you, the parents, are saying certain milestones that your children are they have achieved, and then when they get to us, without you guys, a lot of those milestones they haven't met. And meeting a milestone is also meeting it in its entirety. It doesn't have to be next level or thank you for watching. It doesn't have to be this Einstein child, but it does mean meeting that milestone in entirety. For example, my baby can walk, but they only can walk if they're holding onto your finger. Keep in mind that's not your baby walking. If you say your baby can walk you should be able to put your baby down and your baby walk. No problems, no wibble wobble, nothing. So I'm just going to get into those things that we're looking at as evaluators on these state mandated tests about your babies. Sometimes it's called ages and stages. Different programs, different child care programs have different requirements that they have to meet. But these are some of the key things that I believe you guys need to know. We have Jay here. YouTube can see you. So we got Jay here, and we're going to do a project while I talk to you about some of these ages and stages. So we're going to just get right into it. The first thing that I wanted to touch on, oh, Jay, it's a lot of stuff. The first thing that I wanted to touch on is that the first year of your child's life is super 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 important. This is the more like the introductory time that I like to say. They're first getting here. This is introductory to family. This is an introductory to life. This is introductory to how things can feel, love, touch, smell, all of these things, setting patterns, all of these things happen within the first couple months and definitely the first year. So you just want to keep that in mind. You don't want to stress your baby out, but you definitely want to keep in mind that they have a lot of pressure, a lot of things that they have going on with their self as well. The next thing that I wanted to tell you guys is that there's also a lot of developmental that goes developmenting that goes on in your baby's first year of life. And those are things. This is the time that you guys feel like, oh, this is a baby. I'm just gonna let him or her sleep all day. The baby's only up, 10, 15 minutes intervals and speeches. What am I supposed to do at that time? A lot of stuff. We want to give the baby goals and different things for them to reach. And the only way that they're going to achieve these goals is if you place them in front of them. Don't wait till they're 4 or 5 and then you drop them off to the daycare and then expect for this magical, oh my God, they can tie their shoes and oh my God, they know all the colors past the primary colors. And they know geometry shapes. These things don't happen if you the parent, not me the teacher, you the parent, if you don't introduce these things to your child first. So another thing I wanted to get into is tummy time. A lot of you um look at and your baby is still like 4 months and 5 months old. I just posted a picture on my page. Check out, thank you. Check out Facebook, Infants and Toddlers. You may want to check out Shalicia. The link is in the bio. Tummy time is about 2 months old. Some of you are still doing tummy time at 4 months old, and at 4 months there's another milestone that your child needs to be reaching. So if you're just achieving one milestone, you want to keep in mind that you're delaying the rest of them. Okay. It says peel and stick the blueprint foam star. Okay, it's the blueprint foam star to the glitter foam star. Okay, so we're gonna take this off. Not this project that we're doing while I'm doing this particular video. Oh, Jade, it fits right on there. Huh, okay, so once again, tummy time is something that your children. Oh, put it on top. Tummy time is something that you want to get into around about 1.5 months, 2 months. What happens with tummy time? Hey Mark, thanks for watching. What happens with tummy time is that your baby's head is still wobbly, right? And it's not strong enough to, like my head is doing, Jamie's head is doing, your head is doing. It's not strong enough to hold up by yourself. The purpose of tummy time now is not a time for you just to put your baby on the floor on their stomach and you call it tummy time. No, you put your baby down and they're going to naturally, right, hold their arms up to hold their head up so they can see. Your baby's head is still going to be doing this. The purpose of tummy time is to get those muscles working so that they're strong. Keep in mind, at 3 and 4 months, we're on to other milestones. If your baby is still on tummy time at 4 and 5 months, you're delaying certain milestones, okay? Right into it. The first thing that I want to go to tell you about is the newborn tip. The first tip that I give for newborns is yes, they do a lot of sleeping, and yes, they don't do much. They're just super cute at that age, and we can literally see them changing week by week their features. But one thing about it is you want to work on vision. A newborn can only see they can't see colors. So which is beautiful in itself. See how we created. Anyway, you have to be taught colors. Anyway, um, so my suggestion is new moms, grandparents, aunties, godparents, all of those cute and colorful things and items that are really, 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 really beautiful. Number one, the baby can't learn from those items because they can't even see the item. Everything is like a blur for months for your baby. The first colors that they see is black and white. The first colors that a newborn sees is black and white. Keep that in mind when you're buying different stuffed animals and different things for your baby. The crib colors should be black and white. Anything that the baby is going to look at for the first couple months should be black and white. Work on vision for the first couple months. No TV, you guys. I just told you they can't even see color. So imagine them just staring at this TV and it's just colors. They're not learning. They're not paying attention. They're not doing any of that. They're just staring at a bunch of colors. So can you imagine being a baby or just being an adult and just staring at just blotches of colors? You're not retaining information. It's actually delaying your thought process. There's nothing feeding your brain. No TV for newborn. They don't even know any. Read to your baby. Read to your babies. Read to your babies, okay? 30 minutes will not kill you. 30 minutes, dad, will not kill you. 30 minutes, mom or grandma or godmom will not kill you while that baby goes to sleep. Okay, we're talking about 0 to 1 years on this video on ages and stages. Okay. The next thing that I wanted to tell you guys is the next thing that I wanted to tell you guys is at 2 months, that's the good time for tummy time, okay? So at 2 months, once again, that's when right about 1.5, 2 months, you want to start introducing your baby to the floor, a nice mat. We have mats available on sale at infantsandtoddlers.com. These mats are specifically for these kind of things. So you want to make the lay the mat down. That's where you might see people with toys in front of the baby. That's considered tummy time. You guys, that's at 2 months. This is not 4 months. This is not 6 months. This is at 2 months. You want to start strengthening your baby, getting them ready for what's about to happen in the next couple months. Okay. Tip number 2 is 4 months is rolling over. So once again, we can't be just doing tummy time at 4 months. 4 months is about rolling over. 4 months is about strength. It's about endurance. It's another milestone that they're going to be. And okay, and you want to continue to encourage your child. So you want to continue to encourage your child to move around, to bounce around. Don't sit in one spot. Till the time is over. Now it's really time to motivate them to go and reach for different milestones and reach for different things. Okay. The next thing I wanted to tell you is 7 to 8 months is when a baby is more independent. By 7 to 8 months, your baby is reaching. The baby is verbally in their own way expressing what they want. And it could be but they're reaching towards something. Or by now they should be saying mama and daddy and different things like that. Man. Okay. So 7 to 8 months, we definitely want to make sure that your baby is up, your baby's sitting up, your baby's moving around, your baby's way more independent. The next tip that I want to give you is tip number 3. Um, your baby should be showing interest in walking about 11 months, which means about 9, 10 months, 11 months. Your baby should be showing interest in walking and lifting up and trying to step. This is not something that maybe most children necessarily want to do, but if your milestones, if your baby are reaching the correct milestones at the correct age, this is something that they're naturally going to want to do. Okay? By 11